Hi everybody, this is Shelley Tukis from the Hudson Area Public Library. Since we were not able to do our castle cake decorating program because of the shutdown, I'm going to do it here from home and show you what you can do here from home. I wanted to do this because it was probably the biggest waiting list we've ever had for a program, so I know there was a lot of excitement and enthusiasm about it. Just want to first thank our volunteers, Brandon, Zoe, Renee, Ben, Jade, and Tati, because they made so many cakes. We had cakes of all kinds of different sizes so kids could make their castle look the way they wanted. And I'm going to do this in little segments so the video doesn't get too long. The first thing we did is we made, I used 2 circular cakes and I'm using some cupcakes, and we just did a crumb coat, which, kids, is basically a way to make your cake easier to frost. You kind of, if you've ever frosted a cake before, you get these loose crumbs all over. That's what's going to allow us to do a nicer job frosting. So we're gonna do that, but whenever you're decorating a cake, the very first thing you need to do is sample the frosting and make sure it's okay. It's really good. All right, let's do it. Okay, so you know most castles are gray or beige, and nobody wants to frost a cake and make it gray or beige. So our castle is going to be bright blue. So I'm mixing up the frosting to go over the crumb cake right now. And some of you might be wondering, like, would we possibly have enough frosting to do this for a group of kids? And I'll just let you know that we buy frosting in like 5-gallon pails. And Mr. Chris is nice enough to store it in his freezer at his family home. So we're going to do this, and you pick your own color, and I'll be curious for you to post your photos on Facebook and let us know how your cake turned out. Okay, so we have a blue cake. All I have at home are just regular knives, which aren't the greatest if you're really trying to do nice frosting. If you really want perfectly smooth frosting, you probably want to do a fondant, which tastes gross, so no fondant for us. A trick my volunteer, who will not be on camera and took a culinary class, if you put this in the fridge, and you can frost over it again, right? And you know, it will make it even smoother, particularly if you have the right frosting knife. So, but we're gonna leave it like this because the goal is not perfection, it's creativity. Now we're trying to decide what to do with our towers. Do we want to try to get another color on them, or should we have like bright white towers? You'll find out in just a second. Okay, so what we decided to do is we wanted our towers to be smooth. So we have some melting chocolate left over from a program. I think it was from making lightsabers out of pretzel sticks. So my volunteer is doing that right now. Tell me when. Oh, okay. So Brandon put this black edge around our river, or our moat, because now it just gives it such cool definition. And the one thing I've learned with doing a ton of particularly cookie and cupcake decorating with kids is sprinkles. Sprinkles rock the world. So I couldn't do this without using some sprinkles for all of our kids who are sprinkle fans. And I think they make the river look a little bit more magical, since, you know, it is indeed pink. Okay, so here's where we're at. We have a drawbridge. We put these 2 stakes on the side. Our things are drying here, and we decided we need a moat, but we already have a blue castle, right? We don't want a blue moat, blue castle. In our fantasy world, water is pink. So that's where we're at. These are Triscuits and these are straws, and we are constructing little flowers. So that's our next step. Okay, everybody, we have our completed castle cake, a castle cake that kids would love to make and love to look at, because we just had so much fun using our imaginations. We made a blue castle, and And our moat is pink because this is little fantasy land we created. We have white and green tower turrets, a rooftop garden, and another turret covered in Lucky Charms because why not? And we have kind of a door/drawbridge where we use pipe cleaners, Triscuit crackers, and then those are straws that are kind of like the stakes in the middle. And our moat comes complete with a moat monster. The only thing kids love more than sprinkles are edible eyeballs. So there we have it. And before I let you go, I just want to show you, we have a bunch of STEAM kits that you can check out from the kids area, including this cake making set, which has been checked out a lot. People seem to really love it. We have a doll pan, a car pan, a teddy bear pan, dinosaur. Some say this is Elsa. I still vote Belle. You can decide. And then when I was making this, I kind of forgot I brought this kit home, but we do have a complete set of like tips, bags, and Frosty and Smoothers and Jagged Edge creators. So this is a really fun thing for people to bring home. All right, guys, if you make your own castle cake, and it can be a lot simpler than this, post it in the comments section on Facebook with the post I'm going to make, because we would all love to see what you've done. Thanks. Have a great day. Remember to subscribe to our channel.